No, he's not here today. This
Okay.
uh, Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Yasir, and our today's final lecture of UK taxation for business and individuals advanced. So, can you see my screen and can you hear my voice? Everything is good.
Yes, all good.
Okay. So before start the assignment discussion for this unit, over the past three session, we have covered a wide range of topics related to taxation system and principles, providing you with a comprehensive understanding of key concepts and framework in these fields. So, as we approach the assignment discussion, it is essential to review and recall the concepts we have explored so far to ensure a solid foundation for analyzing and uh, tackling the assignment task effectively. So, in today's lecture, we will start by revisiting the main topics and concepts discussing in our previous sessions, refreshing our understanding and reinforcing key principles. So, uh, after exploring the assignment task, we will discuss the assignment criteria for the unit, discussing what it takes to achieve a pass, merit, or distinctions grade. Understanding the assessment criteria will provide, clarity on the expectations and benchmark for demonstrating your knowledge and skills in taxation concepts and analysis. Then finally, we will address the important topic of plagiarism, emphasizing the significance of academic integrity and ethical conduct in academic work. So we will discuss the concept of plagiarism, its implications, and the importance of proper referencing to acknowledge source and avoid academic misconduct. So, by the end of today's lecture, you will have a clear, I hope you will have a clear understanding of assignment requirements, assessment criteria, academic integrity standards, equipping you with the knowledge and, tools necessary to excel in this unit and beyond. So, let's start the assignment discussions and assessment preparation, ensuring through understanding of the, material and commitment to academic excellence. So over of previous lectures, I'll break down each main topic and concept discussed in last lectures with reference to the UK. So stakeholders in the UK. I'll go just here. Uh, yes. So in the UK, stakeholders hold ownership stakes in company through shares. They have the right to vote on company matters and receive dividends based on the company's performance. Employees, UK companies rely on their workforce for day-to-day operations and success. Employees' right and protections are governed by UK employment laws. Potential investors considering investing in UK companies evaluate factors such as financial performance, market position, and growth uh, dis- prospects. Then directors in the UK are elected by shareholders to oversee the management of the companies. Uh, Management of the company. They have duties to act in the best interest of the company and its shareholders. Managers in the UK businesses are responsible for implementing company strategies and overseeing operations. Suppliers, UK companies rely on suppliers for goods and services to maintain operations, supplier relationships, and governed by contracts and agreement. Then customers, UK businesses serves individuals and organizations are customers providing goods or services in exchange for payment. Lenders, uh, UK businesses may obtain financial assistance from lenders in the form of loans or credit of support their operations and growth. And then government in the UK government bodies such as regulatory authorities HMRC regulate businesses, enforce laws and regulations and collect taxes. Analysts, financial analysts in the UK evaluate companies' financial performance and prospects, providing insight to investors and stakeholders. HMRC, Her Majesty Revenue and Customs collect taxes, including corporation taxes, VAT, capital gain taxes from businesses operating in the UK. Main communication channels, UK businesses use email for, both uh, 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 internal communication among employees and external communication with stakeholders, reports. UK provide detailed analysis and recommendations on various businesses aspects, including financial performance, market trends, and strategic plannings. We letters from are used for official communication with external parties. Memorandum or memos or internal documents used to communicate important information directive with UK organizations. Meeting notes, records of discussion, decisions, and actions items from formal meetings are essential for documenting and communicating outcomes within UK business. So then, phase two, we also discuss face-to-face communication, direct interactions, limitation of analysis in the UK, analyzing business data and making informed decisions required, understanding of the limitations and uncertainties involved. Assumption underlying information provided to stakeholders should be transparent to ensure informed decision making. UK businesses must consider regulatory requirements, market conditions, and potential risk when conducting analyze and market strategic decisions. So here we'll come to the our assignment. You are employed as a specialist taxation accountant for a national accounting firm. To improve client relations, the firm have decided to offer a range of workshops for both new and existing businesses. This is scenario, okay? A business organization to enable them to gain an in-depth understanding of their business taxation requirements. Uh, you must you have asked to join the team that is develop and run these workshops. So the following information should be used when completing the unit. This unit, when completing your assignment, you should use the tax rules and tax tables for the previous year. These will be provided by your tutor. So UK centers, if completing your assignment in 2023, you should use the tax rules and tax tables for 22. Okay. So your tutor will provide you with the required tax rules and tax tables. For January, you can get from learning management systems. From January 2023, you will be required to use the tax rules and tax tables for 2022. This will be updated and provided by the, again, tutor. So task one, we will come to the task one. You are prepare, you, you are to prepare a booklet to distribution to all new clients entitled the UK taxation systems, and you, for any calculations, you should show your working and or explain how you have prepared final figures. So your booklet must uh, analyze income and income tax liabilities relating to overseas aspects of organizational activities, explain the application of additional exemptions and reliefs, analyze the chargeable gains and capital gains tax liabilities involving oversees aspects of organizational activities, examine the application of inheritance tax relating to the principle of evaluations and the reliefs available, transfers of property to and from trust, overseas aspect of organizational activities and further aspect of administration, assess of application of corporation taxation liabilities relating to overseas aspect of organizational activities, evaluate the value of value added tax in UK systems. So in our task one, we'll go here. Here, yeah. In our task one, for your assignment, you will be preparing a booklet titled "The UK Taxation System" and you for distribution to all new clients for the national accounting firm. So the book will serve as a comprehensive guide to help clients understanding their business taxation requirements in the UK. First one, you have to analyze income and income tax liabilities relating to overseas aspects of organizational activities. This involves examining how income generated from overseas sources is taxed in the UK and calculating the corresponding income tax liabilities. Next, you will explain the application of additional exemptions and reliefs available to businesses. These exemptions and reliefs can help reduce the overall tax burden for organizations, and it's crucial to outline their eligibility criteria and implications for tax planning. Furthermore, you have to analyze chargeable gains, okay, and capital gains tax liabilities involving overseas aspects of organizational activities. Capital gains tax applies to the profit made from selling or disposing of assets, and you will need to assess how international transactions impact capital gain tax liabilities. Then you will examine the application of inheritance tax, focusing on the principle of valuations, uh, uh, you know, uh, available reliefs and transfers of property to and from trust. So, understanding inheritance tax is essential for business to effectively manage their estate planning and successions. Then you will assess the application of corporation tax liabilities concerning overseas aspect of organizational activities. This includes understanding how multinational companies or businesses are taxed in the UK and implication of international tax treaties on corporation tax. Lastly, in this task, you will evaluate the use of VAT or value added tax in the UK taxation system. VAT is consumptions tax applied to the sales of goods and services, and you will be analyze the uh, role of business operations and compliance requirement for VAT registered business. So for this one to achieve merit, your booklet must evaluate income and income tax liabilities in relation to trusts. Trusts are, legal arrangement used for assets protection and estate planning and understanding their tax implication is crucial for businesses with trust structures. For distinction For distinctions, your booklet must assess the use of stamp taxes in the UK taxation systems. Stamp taxes such as stamp duty and stamp duty reserve tax are applied to various transactions, including property purchases and share transactions. You will need to evaluate their impact on business transactions and tax planning strategies. So, uh, for your task one, your assessed will focus on learning outcome one and its associated assessment criteria, as well as the additional merit and distinctions criteria, as you can see here. Right here. So to achieve a pass, again, you must prepare a booklet for distribution to all clients covering the following areas, like explanation of key principle of tax systems, explanation of tax bases and structures, understanding of progressive, regressive, and proportional tax criteria, then explanation of tax planning, avoidance, and evasion, including ethical implications and current legislation, understanding of requirement to report tax evasion. So ensure your booklet is informative, well organized, and includes appropriate data obtained from business organizations or case studies provided by the tutor. So uh, um, I mean, this is the case. So you must show working or provide explanations to demonstrate your understanding to achieve a merit. In addition to meeting the pass criteria, you must evaluate income and income tax liabilities in relation to trust, using practical examples to explain theoretical aspects of the tasks. Again, for distinctions, addition to meeting the pass criteria, you must assess the use of stamp taxes in the UK taxation system. Evaluate should be detailed, balanced, and justified throughout, demonstrating a through understanding of stamp taxes and their implications. Ensure your booklet is comprehensive, well researched, and demonstrate critical analysis and evaluations where required. So, by meeting these criteria, you will obviously showcase your understanding of taxation principle and their practical applications, as well as your ability to evaluate complex tax concepts effectively. Now, we come to the task two. You are going to lead a business breakfast workshop to on the topic of taxations. Uh, Prepare a presentation with a complying speakers note that apply taxes to given situations, analyze tax advantages and disadvantages of different courses of actions, assess the statutory obligations imposed in a given situations, including the implication of non-compliance, communication, advice, and information in an appropriate format for all relevant stakeholders. Uh, Note assumptions made and limitations to the information provided to stakeholders, assess non-taxation factors applicable to individual stakeholders. So for all the practical exemptions, you are free to use data for your own choice. Any calculation, you should show your working and explain how you have prepared final figures. So you will be leading to a business breakfast workshop on the topic of taxation. Your goal is to prepare presentation with the complying speaker notes that effectively communications, key concepts, and provide practical examples to help participants understand the implications of taxation on business decisions. First one, uh, firstly, you will apply taxes to given situations, illustrating how how different type of taxes such as income tax, corporation tax, and VAT are calculated and applied in the real world scenario. So this will involve demonstrating the tax implications of various financial transactions and business activities. Then you will next analyze the tax advantages and disadvantages of different course of actions. This involves evaluating the tax consequences of alternative strategies or decisions such as choosing between different businesses structures or investment options and identifying the most tax efficient approach. Then you will assess the statutory obligations imposed in given situations, uh, uh, including the implications of non-compliance with tax laws and regulations. This include highlighting the legal requirements business must adhere to regarding tax reporting, filling deadlines, and record keeping, and discussing the potential penalties for non-compliance. Then you will, communicate advice and information in an appropriate format for all relevant stakeholders. So you will communicate advice and information in an appropriate format for all relevant stakeholders, ensuring that the presentation is tailored to the audience level of understanding and expertise. This may include using clear and concise language, visual aids, and practical examples to convey complex text concepts effectively. Also, you will note assumptions made and limitation to the information provided to stakeholders. Acknowledge any uncertainties or constraints in the analyze and decision making process. So for this task, you can look at your learning outcome too, and here. So your assessment will focus on learning outcome two and its associated assessment criteria as well as learning outcome. You can look at four as well, some part of learning outcome four. So, to achieve a pass, you must prepare presentations with accompanying speaker notes covering the, this following criteria: identification of key advice required and on applicable taxes in a specific situations. Alternative way of achieving personal or business outcomes leading to different tax consequences, including comparison of alternative scenarios, assessment of how taxation affect financial decisions for both incorporated and unincorporated businesses, organizations, and individuals, advantages and disadvantages of different course of actions for individuals and both incorporated and unincorporated business organizations. Understanding of statutory obligations imposed in a set scenario, including time limit and non-compliance. Uh, Additionally, your presentation should address communication with stakeholders. Uh, Yes, so your presentation should address communication with stakeholders, considering various stakeholders such as, employees, government, HMRC, etc., and utilizing appropriate communication method like emails, reports, letters, etc. To achieve merit, in addition to meeting the past criteria, you must assess the effect of taxation in, taxation on financial decisions uh, made by individuals and businesses, supported by practical examples throughout. To achieve distinctions, in addition to meeting the merit criteria, you must evaluate how alternative ways of achieving personal and business outcomes may lead to different tax consequences, supported by practical examples throughout. So ensure your presentation well structured, engaging, and provide clear explanation and practical examples to support your points. So, by meeting these criteria, you will demonstrate a comprehensive understanding of taxation and its impact on financial decisions for individuals and businesses, as well as effective communication skills with stakeholders. Now, task three. Client have requested online materials to support them with taxation planning. So you are free to choose again the formal format of the material. For example, you could prepare a written booklet, or guide, a set of practical work example, recorded presentation that could be uploaded to or to YouTube, or presentation slides. uh, I will recommend just that's presentation slides. So for any calculations, you should show your working and or explain how you have prepared final figures. So your online material must evaluate types of investment and expenditures resulting in a reduction in tax liabilities, review legitimate tax planning measures, evaluate the mitigation of tax of individuals and businesses. So for this task, you can visit learning outcome 3. So uh, you will be developing online material, for task 3 to support client and taxation planning. You have the freedom to choose the format of the material, whether it's a written book, let practical example, or a recording presentation slides. So, whichever format you choose, it is essential to provide clear explanation and demonstrate calculations with the working to ensure client understand the concepts thoroughly. First one, evaluate type of investment and expenditure resulting in a reduction in tax liabilities. You must evaluate types of investment and expenditures that result in a reduction in tax liabilities. This involves identifying tax efficient investment opportunities and expenditures items that qualify of tax deductions or allowances. In second part, you will review legitimate tax planning measures. Tax planning involves implementing strategies to minimize tax liabilities while remaining compliant with tax laws and regulations. So your material should explore various tax planning techniques and their effectiveness in reducing tax burdens for individuals and businesses. uh, then you have to finally evaluate the mitigation of tax for individuals and businesses. So you have to evaluate the mitigation of tax for individuals or businesses. This include assessing method for managing tax liabilities, such as restructuring businesses operations, utilizing tax reliefs and allowances, and optimizing financial structure to achieve tax efficiency. You can look at learning outcome 3. Then we'll come here, task 3. So your assessment criteria include learning outcome 3, or third lecture. To achieve a pass, you have the flexibility to choose the format of your material, such as as I said, recorded booklet, practical examples. So demonstrate your ability to apply taxation planning measures to minimize or defer tax liabilities both theoretically and practically. So ensure you use appropriate data either from familiar business organization or provide case studies includes working or explanations to demonstrate your understanding of how calculations have been carried out. Uh, for this talks to achieve a merit, evaluate ethical and professional issues arising from giving tax planning advice. Your evaluation should be detailed, balanced, and justified throughout. For distinctions, review current issues in taxation, considering a wide range of different issues relating various taxation systems, including income tax, NIC, capital gain tax, inheritance tax, corporation tax, stamp duties, and VAT. So ensure your work is comprehensive, well researched, demonstrates criteria, critical thinking, and analyze. So by meeting these criteria, obviously you will showcase a thorough understanding of taxation principles, practical applications, and the ability to evaluate and discuss ethical and professional consideration in tax planning. Right, and yeah, that was these three tasks. Can you hear me, Hinesh?
Yes.
Okay. So now again, I hope you know very well about plagiarism policy. Is the act of using someone else's words, ideas, or work with proper acknowledgement or permission and presenting them as one own. So it can take various forms, including direct plagiarism, copying and pasting text from a source without quotation marks or proper citation, paraphrasing plagiarism, self plagiarism, reusing one's own previously submitting work without proper citation or permission. So plagiarism undermines academic integrity and honesty as it misrepresents the originality and effort put into academic work. So it also violates ethical standards by failing to give credit to the original authors or creators. To prevent plagiarism and maintain academic integrity, institute typically, have strict policies and guides in place. These policies often include, clearly defining what constitutes plagiarism and consequences for engaging it. So, implementing plagiarism detection software to identify instance of plagiarism is student submission. So enforcing penalties for plagiarism, which may range from receiving failing grade on the assignment or failing grade on the assignment from the institutes. So students are expected to demonstrate their understanding of the topic of a topic by synthesizing information from various sources, providing critical analysis, and presenting their own ideas in the original manner. Proper citation and referencing are essential for acknowledge the contribution of others and avoiding plagiarism. Student must be aware of the specific policies guidelines set forth by their institutes regarding plagiarism and adhere to them. Maintain academic integrity. Finally, references. Uh, for referencing your assignment according to the Harvard reference system, you will need to follow, proper, referencing system within text citation when referencing to source within the text. Include the author's last name and the year of publication in paraphrases. For example, when you write inverted brackets Smith and plus year, or Jones, let's say any name, Hanesh and Yasir, and then 20, 22, or 21 and inverted brackets. Okay. Uh, Then references list all sources cited in your assignment in the end arranged alphabetically by the author's last name. So for books, include the author name, publication, year, title, publisher, and place of publications. If you are using a journal reference, include the author's name, publication year, article title, volume number, issue number. Online source, include the author names if available, otherwise use website, publication year, title of web page or documents. So uh, make sure to follow this, specific formatting guidelines for each type of source. Consistency, maintain formatting throughout your reference list using the same style for all entries. Double check your citation and references. Again, avoid plagiarism. Um, all sources used in your assignment, including direct quotes, paraphrases, and ideas, provide citation for any information that is not common knowledge or original to you. So I hope by following these guidelines, you will create a referenced assignment that adheres to the Harvard reference system and demonstrate academic uh, integrity. So finally, submission. Prepare your assignment, document using Microsoft Word or any other word processing software. Uh, Format according to including a clear title page with your name, course details, assignment title, and submission date. uh, Organize your assignment into sections uh, corresponding to each task with clear heading and subheading for each navigations. Write in a clear and concise manner, providing throughout explanations and using appropriate language and terminology. uh, Practical examples, calculations, and references as needed to support your arguments and demonstrate your understanding of the concepts if there is any. Proper citation, referencing, proofread your documents carefully to check your any errors in spelling, grammars, or stuff like that. Save your document as a Word file or PDF for submissions. So when your assignment document is ready, you can submit it via the online Moodle platform, following the instructions provided by your institute. So make sure to upload the documents to the designated assignment submission area and confirm that the submission was successfully. So by following all these steps and adhering to the specified format and submission guidelines, you can ensure that your assignment is well presented and meets the requirements for submissions. That's it, Hinesh. Any questions, concerns, issues?
Maximum number of wording. If
Yeah,
it's
in this
credit,
case, most of accounting assignments have no, limits, because there are some obviously calculations are involved as well. So you don't need about, assignment, words, a number of words.
okay.
Okay. So when you see, if you think that you finish your task, then that would be fine. That don't bother about, number of words. Okay. So you can email your assignment as well if you see any problem on your learning management system or model. Okay.
Sir, I have one question, please.
Who's there?
Zahid
Oh,
Kamal.
oh, hi Kamal. How are you? You okay?
I'm
Yes.
fine, sir. Yes.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, I have one confusion here. As in the task one, I mean the assignment. So this mention in the assignment, if completing your assignment 2023, yes, go up, sir. Go up.
Uh,
Yeah, in the first paragraph,
uh,
sir.
uh,
In the yeah, this yeah, go up a little bit.
so you mean scenario?
Yeah, this was scenario, please.
Yeah.
So they mentioned if you're completing your assignment 2023, you should use the tax rules and tax tables for 2022.
Okay.
So, I mean, so we are not going to, I mean, I'm going to prepare our assignment according to the up to date. Just we are,
Listen, as I said previously, this is for example, okay? So
Yeah.
forget about this. You can use up to date, you can use up to date knowledge, data, whatever
Okay,
you
alright.
have available, okay? So forget about these. Sometimes, that assignments is this is from ATHE, or sometime, that they change after a certain time. So forget about these. Whatever data you have available, you can use that, okay?
So, I mean, we are now in the new physical year, I mean, in new financial year. So, I mean, the figures, the sum rates and other things have changed now. So we can use, because most of the material
Yes,
available.
definitely you can use. You don't need to worry about. If you want to use whatever is available on your LO1, 2, or 3, that's up to you. Or otherwise, you can use up-to-date data. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Anything else? Anyone? Okay. So if
Thank you
any
very much.
question, concerns, or issue, you can drop me an email at yasir@ukversity.co.uk. And thank you very much for joining me today. And good luck for your, any further modules, Kamal. And
All right.
I think so. I'll see you on financial reporting sessions. So, but Kamal, I think so. This is your last session today.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay. So thank you very much, everyone, joining me today, and have a nice weekend ahead. And
Thank you, sir.
Ganesh, see you next Saturday, 10 o'clock. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone, and bye for now.
Thank you.